Hey guys, it's Paul here. Little update on the M57 conversion in the Land Rover. So I haven't posted a video for a bit now because I've been trying to get on with just doing a few jobs. What have we done? We've been putting the front on, putting the radiators in, intercooler, and starting to plumb in a few hoses here and there. I've been doing the centre console, no, the centre tunnel, sorry. And yeah, I was just going to give you a little update on what I've been doing. So I'll flip it around and let's have a look. So at the minute, I've got the wings on, bonnet on, everything, just so we can line everything up. We've got the radiator, intercooler and condenser on. Fair bit of work's gone into doing that. As for where the engine's mounted, because I've mounted it so far forward, we've got very little space to mount everything in front. This is the standard 300 TDI front grille. I know you can get the aircon front, which is a little wider, but I don't think it's wide enough to house this anyway. So I may have to mod something up for that. But yeah, this is where we got brand new aluminium radiator. Td5 radiator or Puma radiator, they're both the same. So as you can see, we've got very little room here for error, if you like, but obviously the engine's mounted pretty solid, and let's hope we're not going to break mounts, otherwise that fan may go into the radiator, but it's going to pull well. It's going to be good airflow through it. I'm going to see if I can get some small fans on the front of the condenser as well, if it's not good enough, but at the minute it looks pretty good. So we're going to use the viscous fan. What else we got? We've been putting the pipes in, so we've got coolant hoses and temp sensor for the Land Rover dash. Intercooler hoses, they've got to be linked. My aircon hoses have got to be linked up. Still haven't finished that. Intercooler hoses, that one's pretty much it, but I'm gonna extend this one slightly, so I'm gonna weld another piece of stainless. I think that piece there, just the flat bit, to make it a little bit longer, so you've got less flex in the hoses, but they're all silicone hoses anyway. What else we got? So this front end, I've marked that up. I gotta weld one more plate across the front of here, that's all. This is my AC bracket. So I've made this here. I don't know if you can see properly, the light's pretty bad. Now I'm gonna give a torch actually. So it's basically mounted on there and then bolted to the side, and same underneath. I'm pretty strong. This one's the same then. Got a top mount on there. There's a little gap, it's got to be bent down or wash it up. There's two mounts welded underneath. Yeah, just removed all the 300 TDI stuff and pretty much made new for the front because everything's got to come so much further forward. So I've done quite well to keep it behind you, but it's mounted slightly backwards. There's a slight angle on it, so the bottom sticks out a little bit further than the top. I'm not sure if you can see, very little, but yeah. So as I was saying, aluminium radiator, full length, so it's going to be pretty good for cooling. What else we got? We got a Ali Sport intercooler, which I found on Marketplace. It's a second hand, but in very good condition, off one of the guys on the Land Rover pages on Facebook, so that was really good. Had a bit of a deal on that one. It's massive, the intercooler is. It's like, I don't know if you can see. The Ali Sport stuff as well is really good. Got a really good name for themselves in motorsport and things, so really happy with that one. What else we got? Everything else then. So I basically bolted it all together. I've actually got to take it all back apart as well to get everything, all the radiator bolted together properly. Some new tape down the sides of it, some foam tape, sorry, in between everything. And then I just got to work out my oil cooler for the transmission. I've got an oil cooler here, but I'm just trying to work out where to put it. I don't really want to put it on here because this is probably my max I want to be out on the front of the car. So any ideas on where I can mount it? I was thinking of maybe mounting it under here, diagonal, but it's not leaving much room for my bumper or anything like that. So yeah, any ideas on where we can mount the trans cooler? Bearing in mind the lines are already here, so the transmission cooler lines are running straight across here, nice and neat. So I did want to keep it up the front, but yeah, we'll have to see on that one. The engine's in nice, everything's, I've got a brush holding up the bonnet, but that's okay. There's not much left to do on it now. Some more aircon lines and power steering hoses, all the insides together. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's my torch. It's all inside the car. Everything has just been painted, and I put more paint on top of more paint on top of more paint. The more the better, I reckon. But there's the tunnel all in. That's just got to be bolted down the top bit, but I've left that open just to do a little bit more work with the electrics and things. Yeah. See, the driver side is the same. Paint on top of paint on top of paint. So we're never going to get any rust inside here again, I don't think. I've got like under seal, then I've got top coat, and I've got a gloss coat on top of that, and yeah. I thought, why not just keep painting it. It's all nice and tidy. It's all nice and sealed inside the cabin. Yeah, it's quite happy with that. So basically just got to mount the throttle pedal, and then we're good to go over that side, and then do my center console is the next step then. So as for radiator and things like that, definitely go for the full size radiator compared to the 300 TDI. Yeah, the 300 is a little bit small with this, at least with the Puma or Td5 radiator. You get the full full size, and then go for an uprated intercooler then. Obviously I've gone for Ali Sport, but there's other companies that do it. I have to do a bit of research on it. It's took me hours and hours and hours of sitting down to find out which which sort of configuration to try and go with, but this is what was best for me. Most of the conversions I've seen, the engine isn't as far forward, but I've just left the box in the stock position, and I wanted to keep the air conditioning as well. So this worked for, well, this is exactly what I needed anyway. Yeah, so a little bit more plumbing now, and then we should be pretty good. We're not far off. Just a little bit more wiring now. Done most off the list. Just got, once it's all finished and up and running, basically just got to do a good service on it, on the engine itself. So I haven't done it yet, but I got oil and filter to do. I got new air filters in it anyway, brand new fuel filters. I'm gonna change all the auxiliary belts. Some people mentioned you change the chains while the engine's out, but not too worried about the timing chains. It was the car which I had it off was driving okay when I had it, no rattles or anything, so not too bothered. If I get any issues, the engine's easy enough to pull later on. Yeah, but nearly there. So the fuel's all plumbed in and wired up, and what's we got? Bottoms on, handbrakes on, prop shafts are on. They're all done under there pretty much. So yeah, I haven't done much work on it, to be honest, over the last couple of weeks, because it's been absolutely boiling over here. It's just coming into just coming out the summer now in Australia. So we live in Queensland, Australia, which means it's really hot at the minute. But like I said, it's cooling down now, just coming out the summer. So bought an aircon unit here. It done alright, still wasn't great. Kept the yeah, it's just been like a hot box in here anyway. It's been a nightmare to work in, but hopefully I can smash it out now. It's getting a bit cooler, and post a couple more videos. So this is just an update. If you like the videos, please like and subscribe to them. Starting to get a fair bit of interest in it now. We've got a couple of subscribers there, so that's great. The more you share, the more obviously I'll try and get some more videos up as well, and try and get you to the end of this project sooner or later, sooner rather than later anyway. So yeah, like and subscribe, and yeah, nice one. I'll try and get a couple more videos up. I'll post a couple of photos as well of the AC brackets and things I made up on the front. Not too difficult to do anyway, but yeah, I'll keep posting and try and get you the next one in the car running, hopefully, and then we'll go for a little road test. Cheers guys.